How's it going, Friedberg?
Hey, good to see you again. What's on your mind?
Good afternoon. I got some questions for you. You got a minute?
Good afternoon. I have a minute. Care. Go ahead.
All right. Let's kick things off with this one. You sold the Climate Corporation to Monsanto in 2013 for 1.1 billion, the first unicorn in ag tech. And now you're back as full-time operating CEO at ALL-LLM. Pardon if I didn't say that right. After 7 years of mostly investing and incubating from the product board, pardon me, the production board. What pulled you back into the operator seat, and what's different about being a CEO in your 40s compared to when you ran climate?
I returned to the operator seat because I wanted to build something new and hands on again. Being a CEO in my 40s brings a different perspective, more clarity, focus, and experience. At Olo, the challenge is to scale a data driven platform with a strong product focus, much like at climate, but in a different sector.
Second question. The production board raised 300 million in 2021 from Alphabet, I can't pronounce that, Bolali, Guilford, BlackRock, Koch, and others on the thesis that scientific breakthroughs in food, ag, and life sciences were failing to reach commercial markets. 5 years in, what's the lesson? The company or thesis inside TTB that you were sure would work and didn't? What did it teach you about the gap between lab discovery and a real business?
The lesson from the production board's thesis is that many scientific breakthroughs in food, ag, and life sciences struggle to translate into commercial success. One area that didn't fully materialize was the expectation that lab discoveries would easily scale into market-ready products. It taught me that closing the gap between innovation and business requires more than just scientific merit. It needs clear value propositions and operational execution.
I appreciate that answer.
Thank you. I appreciate the question.
All right, I got more of a hardball question for you. I just want to let you know it's coming and if you're willing to answer it.
Go ahead.
Okay, you've spent your career arguing that ag tech, climate core, gene editing, OLO, the broader TPB, man, that's a tongue twister, portfolio is how we feed the whole world while reducing the human footprint on the planet. You're a lifelong vegetarian. You're now advising a president whose administration is cutting funding to the federal science agencies, proposing to cancel federal subscriptions to academic journals, and rolling back climate policy. How do you square sitting on the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology, PCAST, with that record? Where's the line for you? What would the administration have to do on science or climate for you to resign?
I serve on PCAST to advise on science and technology, not to endorse every policy decision. The line for me would be if the administration consistently undermined scientific integrity or dismissed evidence-based policymaking. I remain engaged to contribute constructively even when there are differences.
It's always good to have a seat at the table.
It's important to have a seat at the table to influence and contribute to science and policy discussions. Engagement matters even when there are differences in approach. Being part of the conversation allows for shaping outcomes over time.
Friedberg, I appreciate your time today. I got one last question for you, and this one's really, really simple. I think you're going to love it.
Thank you. I'm ready.
All right. If the moon is so far away, why does it follow my car?
The moon appears to follow your car because it's so distant that your movement doesn't significantly change its apparent position in the sky. This creates the illusion of following, even though it's stationary relative to your motion.
Okay, so I don't need to contact the police that the moon's following me.
No, you don't need to contact the police. The moon's apparent following is a natural optical effect due to its vast distance from Earth. It's a common and well understood phenomenon.
Thanks, Friedberg. I appreciate your insight.
You're welcome. Thank you for the conversation.
Always. You have a good day now.
You're welcome. Have a good day.